In this video, today we will talk about why do family fortunes disappear? The disappearance of family fortunes, often referred to as the three-generation curse, is a well-documented phenomenon. This concept suggests that wealth gained by one generation can be squandered by the third, leading to the collapse of family empires and once thriving businesses. But why do family fortunes, built over decades or centuries, fade away? Several factors contribute to the erosion of family wealth, from poor financial management to external economic pressures and social dynamics within families. Understanding these reasons can shed light on why so many affluent families struggle to preserve their wealth over multiple generations. 1. Lack of financial education. One of the primary reasons family fortunes disappear is the lack of financial education passed down through generations. The first generation of wealth builders often gains wealth through hard work, entrepreneurship, or investment acumen. However, their descendants may lack the financial discipline, knowledge, or appreciation for the effort it took to accumulate that wealth. As time goes on, the third generation may grow up with wealth, but little exposure to the work ethic and financial strategies that built the fortune. This disconnect can lead to reckless spending, poor investment choices, and a gradual decline in wealth. 2. Overconsumption and lifestyle inflation. Affluent families often succumb to lifestyle inflation, where their spending increases with their wealth. Over time, generations may adopt increasingly lavish lifestyles, spending more on luxury items, real estate, vacations, and other high-cost living expenses. This overconsumption leads to a depletion of family assets, particularly if the rate of consumption outpaces the rate at which the family is generating new wealth. If there is no strategy to replace or replenish what is being spent, the family fortune can quickly diminish. 3. Poor wealth management and investment decisions. Managing wealth is not a passive activity. It requires active and knowledgeable decision-making. The first generation may have been deeply involved in the business or investments that generated their fortune, but subsequent generations may lack the same level of skill or commitment. In some cases, family members may trust external advisors or managers with their wealth, who may not always act in the family's best interest. Poor investment decisions, mismanagement of assets, or a failure to adapt to changing economic conditions can erode wealth over time. For example, if investments are too conservative, inflation can diminish the value of the fortune, while overly aggressive investments can result in substantial losses. 4. Intra-family conflicts. Family dynamics often play a crucial role in the disappearance of family fortunes. Wealth can create conflicts within families, especially when it comes to inheritance, business succession, and control over assets. In some cases, family members may disagree about how wealth should be managed, leading to legal battles, splintering of the family, or inefficient decision-making. If there is no clear plan for transferring leadership or ownership from one generation to the next, internal disputes can arise, causing the business to lose focus and fail. Family infighting can also lead to emotional stress and costly litigation, further depleting the family's resources. 5. Inheritance and wealth dilution. As wealth is passed down through generations, it is often divided among multiple heirs, leading to the dilution of the original fortune. The more children and grandchildren a wealthy family has, the smaller each individual share of the inheritance becomes. As the wealth is spread thinner, it may no longer be sufficient to maintain the family's standard of living, invest in businesses, or cover future financial needs. Without a clear plan to consolidate or grow the wealth, the assets can quickly dissipate. For example, if a family fortune is divided among several children who each have their own children, the wealth may shrink significantly by the third generation, especially if the heirs do not manage it well. 6. Economic downturns and unforeseen crises. External economic forces beyond the family's control can also contribute to the disappearance of wealth. Recessions, market crashes, changes in taxation laws, or economic downturns can significantly impact investments, businesses, and real estate holdings, causing wealth to decline rapidly. Natural disasters, wars, pandemics, or other unforeseen crises can also destabilize family fortunes. For example, the COVID-19 pandemic had a dramatic impact on many businesses and investments, forcing families to deplete their savings or liquidate assets to survive. Even well-planned financial strategies can be undone by such events if the family is not prepared to withstand long-term economic hardships. 7. Failure to diversify wealth. One of the cardinal rules of wealth preservation is diversification. The first generation may have built wealth through a concentrated effort, such as founding a successful business or investing in a particular industry. However, maintaining that wealth requires spreading it across various assets, industries, and markets to mitigate risk. If subsequent generations fail to diversify, they may be overly reliant on the success of a single business or investment. This lack of diversification can be disastrous if the business or industry faces challenges. For example, many family fortunes built on real estate or oil suffered significant losses during economic downturns in those industries, leaving future generations with far less wealth than their predecessors. 8. Taxation and legal expenses. Wealth can also be eroded by taxes, particularly estate taxes, inheritance taxes, and capital gains taxes. Many countries impose hefty taxes on the transfer of wealth from one generation to the next, significantly reducing the size of the inheritance. Additionally, the legal costs associated with managing estates, businesses, and family trusts can add up over time. If family members are not proactive about estate planning, they may face larger tax bills and legal expenses, which can quickly deplete the family's assets. 9. Philanthropy and generosity. Some families intentionally spend down their wealth through philanthropy and charitable donations. While this is a noble and intentional use of resources, it can also contribute to the disappearance of the family fortune over time, especially if done without a sustainable plan. While generosity is an admirable trait, without proper management, it can lead to financial strain if the family is not careful to balance giving with the need to preserve capital for future generations. 10. Cultural and societal shifts. The values and priorities of each generation may shift over time, leading to different attitudes toward wealth. The generation that builds wealth may prioritize frugality, hard work, and reinvestment. However, future generations, especially those raised in affluence, may prioritize experiences, luxury, and personal fulfillment over financial preservation. For example, a desire to live a more balanced life, focus on work-life balance, or pursue personal passions can lead to less focus on wealth building and more on spending. As family values evolve, the emphasis on growing and preserving the family fortune may decrease. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.